I'm going to Denmark for the holidays, which means I'm going to be celebrating New Year's Eve in Denmark. Now, my girlfriend says New Year's Eve in Denmark is not like it is in the United States, which has Times Square, late-night parties, and hours of over-the-top television entertainment. New Year's Eve in Denmark is more about spending time with friends and family, not just being part of some crowd. And New Year's Eve in Denmark starts several days before New Year's Eve, when you put crackers onto the Christmas tree. My girlfriend tells me these crackers are these tubular things that you pull apart to make a pop sound and discover a little present inside. The crackers allow the Christmas tree to be included in a second celebration. You also have to make sure to buy some champagne because you toast the New Year's while you eat some of this wreath cake. And this wreath cake is a Danish tradition. Cakes baked in the shape of Christmas wreaths. Look at that cake. That is some cake. Sometimes people even shape the wreath cake into a cornucopia horn. That is some cake. Because it's always nice to ring in the new year with a sugar rush. And of course, you have to buy your fireworks. That's right. In Denmark, they shoot off fireworks to celebrate New Year's Eve. It's not organized like the 4th of July in the United States. Denmark lets anyone buy fireworks and fire them off. So much for the image of the practical Dane. Because they had a horrible fireworks accident. A Danish fireworks warehouse exploded. So as a result of that, or just good common sense, the Danish government does have some restrictions about buying fireworks. They limit the time you can purchase fireworks. You can't purchase them year-round, just around New Year's time. And they only let you buy Danish fireworks. Because apparently, in the past, some people brought in fireworks from Germany, which were much more powerful. Because as we know, subtlety in fireworks is not an inherent German trait. But fireworks are still fairly easy to purchase. My girlfriend remembers that when she was a child, she and her father went shopping for fireworks. There was a store in their hometown that laid out fireworks, rockets, bottle rockets. There's Roman candles, sparklers. I knew my girlfriend liked to accessorize her jewelry, but I didn't know she also liked to accessorize fireworks. Then you need to decide what you're going to eat for New Year's dinner. Now, the current tradition, and I say current because it really only started after World War II, is to eat cod or some other whitefish, but particularly cod. Now the problem with this is because everyone wants to eat cod, there's a price spike in the price of cod in the days leading up to New Year's. And as a result, this has led to some kind of Danish insult, where you're called a New Year's cod. If you do something stupid, they say, you're as dumb as a New Year's cod. Now, I don't know why cods get a bad rap. I don't think that cods are any more stupid a fish than anyone other. I mean, certainly, salmon has escaped this kind of terrible insult to its integrity. New Year's Eve officially starts at 6 o'clock. When the Queen gives her New Year's speech. I will be listening to it, but because it'll be in Danish, I won't be able to understand it, unless I can find some kind of dubbed English version of it. After a brief discussion of the Queen's speech, dinner is served, whether it's the notorious cod or some sort of beef dish or whatever you want. After you finish dinner, apparently the tradition is to watch this British comedy sketch that is years old, and it's about a 90-year-old woman who is having a birthday party, and she thinks all her friends are there, but none of her friends are there because they're dead, but she makes her butler serve this elaborate meal to all of these pretend people.
I think we'll have champagne with the bird.
Champagne, yes, champagne. Same procedure as last year, Miss Sophie.
The same procedure as every year, James.
Now, this is in English, so I'm probably going to be able to understand it. And my girlfriend said at some point, pretty much everyone in Denmark knew the words of this sketch word for word. At the stroke of midnight, the television transmits the chiming of the Guildhall bells from Copenhagen. After that, the tradition in Denmark is that you greet the new year by jumping off a chair. Literally jumping off a chair, so that you're metaphorically jumping into the new year. It's a tradition. Then a toast of champagne and some cake, then you're off to go fire off your fireworks. Which, if you've gotten a little drunk from the champagne, and a bit of a sugar rush from the cake, and a little dizzy from jumping off the chair, well, that adds another layer of excitement to New Year's Eve. With all these things that I'm looking forward to, of course, I can't wait to spend New Year's Eve in Denmark. Now, if I've missed something, or you know of anything else I might do on New Year's Eve in Denmark, please leave it in the comments below and subscribe so you can see and hear what my New Year's Eve in Denmark was like. Thank you. Talk you kindly.